UNEA Unplugged, in fact, was the brainchild of our executive director who, looking at the overall program and structures of UNEA, thought it would be great to really have a slightly less formal space, a space where people felt comfortable to sort of have a no-holds-barred conversation.
Maybe we can't eradicate poverty, but we can sure as hell try. And that's what we're going to do.
If you ask anyone in this room whether they've ever been in a session like this, never.
The Unplugged evening was sort of a great exploration of a range of the themes that the UNEA Assembly itself is covering. The panel and a lot of questions from the floor talked about their expectations coming out of the United Nations Environment Assembly, talked about how things are going to date so far. A lot of discussion around the Sustainable Development Goals, which is a key theme of UNEA. I think it was really crucial to have the voices and views of a range of civil society and private sector partners as well that were in the room. Really the highlight probably was the participation and the active engagement in the sort of town hall debate of young people, the voices of the children and youth who've been participating.
If all insects disappeared within the next 50 years, all life forms would end. And if all human beings disappeared between the next 30 years, all life forms would flourish. So this puts a big question mark in what direction are we heading into. And if you're framing something like SDGs and post-15 development agenda in a UNEA like this, so I believe it has to be more about implementation, and I believe youth can contribute on changing the behavioral pattern of people when it comes to sustainable consumption and production. Thank you.
When you were speaking, I was looking at you and asking myself, what was I doing when I had your age?
So it was really true diversity, really a representation of the kinds of voices, kinds of duty bearers, rights holders that we see here at UNEA this week.